Hi, welcome to this lovely autumnal day in Devon. I wanted to take the time to do this video to invite you to my next free webinar, How to Master Your Intuitive Wisdom. And I'm here competing with the wind a little bit, but we'll see how we get on. But the question to ask before the how to access your intuition, I think, is why would you want to access your intuitive wisdom? And I've definitely got an answer to that question, and that is, if you want to discover what you love and you want to discover how to create what you love, then that's the main reason why you would want to access your intuitive wisdom. And it also reminds me of this wonderful statement that the Delphic Oracle made, which was, above all else, know thyself. And that's what intuition helps you to do. It helps you know who you really are, and which reveals the premise that sits underneath intuition is that we all have a greatness. We're all powerful, magical beings, and that's where our intuition comes from. And we're also human beings, and what forms the foundation of our humanity are our beliefs and assumptions that we form in childhood. And what intuition helps us to reveal is who we really are, which is our greatness, and it also helps to reveal who we're not, but who we've convinced that we are, which is our identity or our persona. And it's our identity or persona that our beliefs and assumptions are the foundation of. And so what intuition does is it helps you transform from your identity into your greatness. And in the process of doing so, reveals what you love, what's the deepest things in your heart that you love, and also reveals the pathway to create them. So, just looking at my own life, I first discovered intuition 24 years ago at a time when I didn't think I had an intuitive bone in my body. And at that time, talking about beliefs and assumptions, my life was very much built on and created by the not good enough belief. It's one of the beliefs that we form in childhood. And with that belief, it's all about serving you. It causes you to focus on striving and succeeding and becoming more. And that was definitely the case for me. And the great thing about intuition is that it helps you create what you love in the most fundamental areas of your life. They being the work or your purpose that you do, your relationships, and your home. And I will add another one, I think, to wrap all that up. Yeah, so it impacts these fundamental areas, and then when you're living from your beliefs, as do your beliefs. And so at the time I was working in IT, making a lot of money, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But the thing with the not good enough belief is that as successful as you can be, it leaves you with a very empty veneer life. And that was certainly the case for me with the work that I was doing. And having accessed my intuition, it's helped me to live my purpose and to live my passion and to do literally what I'm here to do and what I love. Literally helping people to transform into their greatness. And it's extraordinarily rewarding. Like in my identity, the most I ever worked for any kind of company was 4 years. Whereas I've been doing this for 24 years. And so it just creates that ongoing momentum. And the other major area it impacts is your relationships. And I was definitely created my first marriage with my not good enough belief. We were like two not good enough beliefs hanging out together. Both of us very in the corporate world, focused on success and money. And again, just a very veneer relationship. There's no substance to it. And whereas having accessed my intuition has absolutely revealed and helped me create my soulmate in Joanna. It's unquestionably, she's unquestionably been my soulmate, and we've been together for 22 years, and life just gets better and better and better. And And the third main area is where you choose to live. And back when I was living my life from my not good enough belief, I was living in Sydney, very close to work. It was very orientated to work, and very city based, and cosmopolitan life was pretty cool. However, again, it wasn't doing what I loved. It wasn't where I loved. Whereas what my intuition has done is created this bridge for me to deliver where I really love living, where I feel a real heart soul connection, and that's here in England, particularly here in Devon, where I'm living now, where I'm shooting this video. And my life couldn't be more transformed. Prior to doing and learning how to access my intuition, I'd spent 14 years doing all sorts of personal development and spiritual development work. And I had some great experiences, but the truth is all of them just left me in my identity at the end of the day. It wasn't until I developed my intuition that these fundamental changes, I was able to make these fundamental changes. So it's been very enriching for me. And this webinar that I'm running is a great next step. It's a great first step to have an experience of your intuition. Because what I do in the webinar is I teach you how to purposely access your intuition at will, and then you have an experience of it as well. So if it's something that you do want to explore, if you're at a point in your life where you want to make some changes, where you want to change your work, if you want to change your relationships, or you want to change where you live, then this is definitely the thing to explore. I would thoroughly recommend it. And while I think of it, that fourth thing, which I think rounds it all up, is your creative expression. Because ultimately, your work, your relationships, and your home are all creations that you've brought to life, either with your beliefs or with your intuition. And I think that's what intuition has really served me to be, is to be more creatively expressive, to be a creator. And it's certainly, in that area of my life, it's certainly come through so magnificently. Because I don't think I expressed myself very creatively when I was living with my not good enough belief. It was all about striving and succeeding. Whereas now I express myself creatively through music. And it's so rewarding. It's just been such a lovely journey to be on. And that's something I've been pursuing over the last 5 or 6 years. I've been kind of dabbling in it previously, but since I've committed to that, it's just so rich and rewarding. You may have seen some of my other music videos that I've released. So I think that's all I really wanted to share today. So as I said, if you're interested and you want to explore how to access your intuition and you want to start creating what you love in your life, then come along to this webinar. It's free, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So thanks for your time. I hope the wind has held out for us and that you could hear me through this. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you on a webinar very soon. Bye for now.